Welcome to the Gamescape, everybody. My name is Jarek, and today we're back in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. This is episode 77 of our playthrough. And in our previous episode, we had finished up the demon encounter that we had started in the previous episode. We thought we were through it, but we weren't. There was still more to do. And we ran into the Paladin Berenger, who has fought in previous Crusades, and we got to talking to him just a little bit. He let us know that he wasn't really planning to join our crusade. He had seen the other crusades from the inside, and what he had seen there had almost made him lose faith in Iomedae. And so he's not really that interested in joining with us. So he's going to continue fighting on his own, doing his own thing. And so we kind of just parted ways, and everything was just fine after that. We made our way down to Canabras after that and found our way to Neathholm. And we talked to Chief Sull. And Lan was trying to get Chief Sull to bring the Neathers out from Neathholm. But it turned out that they weren't able to go because Wendwag had taken Dyra, the merchant, prisoner, and was basically threatening them that if they left, she would kill Dyra. And they didn't really know where Wendwag was, but Lan had a pretty good idea where she was hiding. And so we went to a little cave that they had visited fairly often, the two of them. It was kind of one of Wendwag's favorite places, and sure enough, she was there. So we talked to her, and she was talking a big game, but when it came down to the actual fight, we took her down really easily, and I mean really easily. Lan shot her once, and well, a couple arrows, and then Sela hit her once, and then that was really about it. So she tried to join us. Actually, she wanted us to spare her so that she could become Valric's slave, because he was obviously, you know, the strongest person, and she, I don't know, she just follows the strongest person apparently. And so that was that was what she wanted. We told her no, and she had a few more words with Lan, basically calling Lan weak, and Lan was telling her how deranged she was and how she just lost it, and she wasn't, you know, Wendwag or anything anymore. And then we basically executed her for what she'd done. She had just torn Dyra to shreds, ripped her heart out with her bare hands. Pretty nasty, irredeemable stuff. So Wendwag is no more. Dyra died in the process. Well, not in the process. She was dead when we got there. We did find a couple of things when we were exploring the cave that Wendwag was in. Two things in particular. The first thing, which I've already equipped on Trip, is we found this armor, which is actually a barding, which is quite nice. It's light armor, chain shirt, but it's armor class 7. It's +3. It also adds +2 dexterity, and it gives the immunity to ability damage for the first 3 rounds of combat, which is quite nice, actually. And so that's going to be a really nice set of armor for him. And it's going to be good. So we did that. And then we also found a ring, which I have given to Lan. It is this ring right here. It's the Merciless Shot, where this ring gets a +1 bonus to attack while using point blank shot. So that'll be a little bonus for Lan when he's shooting. And most of the time he's using point blank shot. So it'll be good for him when he's doing his thing. So looking good. We still have this herbal ring. Probably we're going to sell this. +1 protection ring. Got a couple of belts here that we don't really have. We have a +4 giant strength belt. The question is, do we have anybody who can wear it? Valric's already got a +4. Wendwag's not. She's might want it. Maybe. Belt of giant strength +2 is what she's got right now. She could take it. She could. I don't know if we're going to be keeping Greybor around. We have him for the dragon fight. I don't know if he sticks around after that. We did have to hire him to bring him with us. So, and he has talked about renegotiating his contract and such. So I'm not too terribly keen. Well, he's already got a +4 belt anyway, so it doesn't matter. Not too terribly keen on getting him all pumped up. He could, we could give it to Trip. Actually, this is Wrecker, not Trip, but, he doesn't have a belt at all. We might give it to him. He also doesn't have one. He could stand to have a +4 strength as well. We don't take these two guys out, though, so it's kind of a thing that isn't necessarily needed. We could give it... we could do that and put him up to 33 strength for a +11. That's something we can do. Maybe we'll do that. Because he actually is coming out with us fairly often. So I think maybe we'll do that. I'd like that. Aside from that, the herbal ring, it's okay. It's, I guess if somebody needs a ring, she can have it. That wasn't it. It's this one. Or do we just sell it? What's it worth? It's worth 1,600. It's not that much. We'll just give it to, we'll give it to Camellia. It's fine. She's got a +2 on all 3 physical skills belt, so that's fine. We're not going to do better than that. Her cloak is +3. This one's a +2, so I think we're set. I have rested already, and so those who were in bad shape are no longer. Anything going on here? Let's take a look at the Crusade. Oh, actually, I didn't mean to talk to Irbeth. No, stop that. There we go. Let's take a look at the Crusade, see if we can move some armies around. Okay, orders to Irbeth. Irbeth's breakdown, which occurred before the assault on Dresden, still haunts her mind. Irbeth has been appointed squad commander in the Vanguard. Okay, perfect. Bell of Mercy. All units gain the Voice of the Bell of Mercy feat. Unit has +1 armor class against demon units attacks. That'll be nice. Okay, Royal Parade. Finance points income increased by 10% for 30 days. That's a good one too. Heavenly Audience. An angel is awaiting an audience in Dresden, hoping to share the wisdom of heaven with the leader of the Crusaders. We've already talked to him. I wonder if we need to talk to him again. I don't know. All right. Anyway, we have a couple more things that we can do here. We have some decrees. We have some events, restoration. We can, let's see, what do we got? To reinforce the defenses or expand the streets to make the quartermaster's job easier and expedite supply deliveries. Rebuild the fortress. Okay, and arguing over which one to do. So we can expand the streets, which would give us 1,000 logistics experience points. We can reinforce the defenses, which would give us 400 military experience. Finance point income increased by 20 if we don't spend the money on renovations. And if we invite the architects from the Order of the Nail, that gets us 100 military experience, 250 diplomacy experience, unlocks help of the Nail decree. 10 Hell Knights are recruited to the commander's headquarters. Hell Knights are pretty good. Which one do we want to do? Widen the streets, 1,000 logistics experience. What are we looking at for our levels here anyway? Either one of... Okay, well, I don't guess I understand exactly what this all means. I mean, we're over our experience points on both of these, so what does that mean exactly? By a lot, actually. Do we need to build something to gain our logistics and leadership levels? I don't know. I think this is just buy these materials. Is that right? It is. Okay, well, interesting then. Let's do this one. This one's pretty good. This gets us a little bit of everything plus some Hell Knights. So we'll do that. Okay, close that up. In our midst, spies of the Abyss attempted to infiltrate Dresden to find the commander's plans. It was only by chance that they were stopped. The officers have suggested an increase in security in anticipation of new attempts by the demons. We can increase the number of interrogators. 10 inquisitors are recruited. We can introduce collective responsibility. 1,500 leadership experience points and deducts 200 military experience. We're not a lich, so we can't do that. Select trustworthy soldiers who will keep an eye on their comrades. Unlock senior comrades. 1,000 leadership experience. The Crusade morale increases by 30. We're already at max Crusader morale, but 1,000 leadership experience, maybe that's worth doing. I don't really want 10 Inquisitors, I don't think necessarily. And I definitely don't want to lose experience. So maybe we'll do this. I think that's good. All right, there's that. These are all moving. Decrees. We can do a few things here yet. Fate of the Crest of the Fallen Knight. A relic will be augmented if we do this. We can issue this decree. Yeah, we can do that. It takes 5 days to resolve that. Forming a logistic council. We should probably do that. And forming a staff council. This probably needs to be done before we can increase our levels, I guess. We'll do those. Those are 1 day each. And then development of the art of war. Okay, we'll do that too. And that's all we can do. So we're going to have 1 day. It's going to be okay. So campaign map. Where are we at? All right, we just finished down here. Where did we end up? Up here. Okay. So she is rushing up here. We have another gang coming in from this side. I don't know exactly where they went. That's not it. This is them here. So we got this other gang coming in. It looks like they're gonna, well, they could go either way here, it looks like. So I think what we want to do is we want to get these guys up to here. Travel to there. Oh, so they have no movement. So let's skip a day. Okay, Logistics Council is done. So is the Military Council and such. Our Demon Army got to there. So they're coming to Dresden this way. We have an army ready to... In fact, you know what? We can just go out and get him. Let's just go out and get him. This will be quick. Okay, summon some more locusts. What do we got here? We got 82 bowmen. We're going to kill nothing. Oh, no, 11. Sorry, 11 scouts. 82 clerics is what it is. We'll hit the locust swarm. That's something. Okay, sword and boards. Heading up. Get the paladins in the front there. I can't reach the Drachni. This will kill this locust swarm, though. Now, you know what? Let's actually go here, maybe. Most of them. There we go. All right. Finish these guys. Well, take another chunk out of them anyway. Oh, got another shot. Almost got them all. Sword and boards can go here. Oh, they're sick. So are they. That's not great. Let's have a bless. Drachni, we should be able to get most of them here. Nice. Okay, there you go. That's it. Summoned unit doesn't count. So we're good. Yep. Our Hell Knights are good there. Okay, staff councils assembled. Nothing to keep pressing towards out here, it doesn't look like. I mean, maybe there is. She's close enough to Dresden. I don't mind pushing a little bit further with this army here. See what we can find. What's this group? They have Finance points times 3,000 and 100 added to our income. They are a level 6 army with a leader. We're a level 7 army with a leader. I think we're good. Let's take them on. Let's get... Okay, same thing. Got some Babaos here. Let's have that bless. We also have cover, penetrating strike, dispersal of forces. All infantry, ranged, or cavalry units receive 1+ general's level divided by 6 bonus to attack and saving throws for 3 rounds. This is a stratagem. Let's do bless. +1 bonus to attack for 3 rounds for everybody. All right, let's do... there's a lot of ugliness here. There's 18 of these guys, 157 cultists. Let's start working. The dretches are going to be a pain. Okay, sword and boards up front. Protect the archers. Let's kill these guys. Should be able to kill them all. Yep, good. Okay, last 8. And there's our stinking cloud that we love so much. Kill one of these. Kill 2 of those guys. Yeah, they got, both of them, they got sickened. That's awesome. Oh, did the Hell Knights get it too? Oh my goodness. Oh, I was on the wrong guys there, sorry. Clerics are just going to take a beating here, unfortunately. All right, here we go. Let's kill these guys. Most of them. Okay, well, there's the second stinking cloud. Okay, run out of the cloud. You can get out of the cloud too, hopefully. Did you get it this time? No, we're good. It's not good, guys. It's not good. Oh, they're after my paladins. Or my clerics, rather. You just move out of the way. Yeah, it's not good when you only have 1 unit left. Can they do something? Can they heal themselves? Oh yeah, they got 4 guys back. That's not good. Let's do this. Stretches are done for the most part. Let's get these guys. Yeah, we're in big trouble. Yeah, there goes all my clerics. Boy, they're still sick. Two of them left. Oh, come on. Well, this is bad, guys. This is very bad. All right. Kill them. Mostly got them. Alright, we're gonna have to get over there and kill those minotaurs. Let's get these cultists. And let's get these guys. Doing some good work there. Have another bless. Kill these guys. Finish them. Finish them. Okay, let's kill these dretches. Not pretty. Not pretty. Gonna lose a lot. Oh yeah, geez. All of our clerics, all of our scouts. That was expensive. That was expensive. Lots of our Hell Knights too. All right. Got the military council request the Crusader leader attend a meeting and received an updated report. The forces of the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth have been destroyed, and now there is no obstacle to sending scouts within the enemy territory. The reports will make the supply line safe from the sudden attacks. Gained a lot of stuff, but boy, it costs us big time in our army. All right, we gained a level here. We can have Master Maneuver 2, which we'll probably take. All enemy units have minus 15 penalty to combat morale. All units have a 15 bonus to combat morale. Extensive Infirmary. One more try. Extensive Infirmary. Infirmary size increases by 5%. I think we want Master Maneuver. That gives us another stack of soldiers in our army. And let's get back to Dresden. Okay, didn't quite get there, but that's okay. I think she can take on this army okay. Let's see if we can get there and take them out. We can hire back more soldiers that we lost, but it's just expensive. All right, that's a lot of Nabasu. She now has Fireball, though. Check this out. Who do we got over here? Ghouls, cultists, Nabasu, cultists, ghouls, and ghouls. Let's get the Nabasu and whoever's next to them. Check this out. Oh yeah. Well, there's not quite so many Nabasu. I think we're gonna sit tight for this little second here. You guys go ahead and shoot. Take another few guys out potentially here. Let's keep working the Nabasu. Ghouls will take a minute to get here. Okay, sword and boards, get up. You're going to sit tight this turn. Okay, I don't know quite what that was. Let's do this. Kill them? Or do we start working on these guys with another fireball? Oh, can we get all three of them? No, but we can get two. Let's do this. Kill these guys and thin these out. Oh, just killed them all outright. That's even better. We're going to wait because they're still charging us. Okay, that's fine. They can beat on those guys all day long. Okay, now we can get some work done here. 8 left. Okay, good. She should be able to just finish those 63, maybe. Might be able to. Oh, yeah. Okay. Couple guys hurt there, but nothing the infirmary couldn't take on. Evidently, the demons had taken a liking to the place that had been used as a sacrificial site for quite a long time. A dagger, presumably used for killing innocents, was found plunged into the center of the ritual symbol. Treasure found, it's the Edge of Force dagger. Whenever the wielder of this +2 cold iron dagger casts a spell with a force descriptor, it deals additional 2 force damage per die rolled. It's interesting. I don't know if we have anybody who's going to actually be able to use it necessarily, but it's interesting. All right. No. Okay, so that's that. We should get up here, take care of this, because I think we need to get here, right? Let's see if we can get there. We're out of movement points for now. All right, so that's that. Still have some stuff up here to take care of. This is... What is this? Scrubland by the bend. Oh, this is where Woljiff's guys are waiting that we have to go deal with too, and his demon buddy. All right, cool. That's good. Nobody's near Dresden now. I don't think we have too much trouble to worry about. There's a couple of little armies in Dresden now anyway, so if something comes along, it's not completely undefended. I think we're good. Let's jump out. Well, let's manage Dresden for 1 second here. Do we have... How are we doing for materials before we do that? 4,700 finance points, 39 materials. Let's let that build up some. Let's just jump out of here. Dorgelinda Stranglehold. Hail, Commander. A middle-aged dwarf who has clearly seen some combat salutes you with one barely moving bone-dry hand. On her face are huge scarred claw marks. A black eye patch covers one eye, but she's watching you with the other intent and somber. Dorgelinda Stranglehold, Chair of the Logistics Council, at your service. We've got ourselves an ugly situation that requires your attention. Hey there, I'm on this council too. You know me, I'm Tip-Top Logistic Counselor. Urushalay says, I hope I won't get in anyone's way if I join you. Urushalay looks around with visible worry. I think I could give some good advice here, if you don't mind, of course. Land says, hopefully this council will benefit from my vast experience surviving with gear that consists of rocks and sticks, and where any dinner that's not screaming on your plate is considered a feast. All in all, kind of like our crusade. Dorgelinda says, I won't lie to you, our logistics are a mess. We need more of everything, and what we do have is in disarray. Crates of provisions are rotting away in storehouses because some idiot quartermaster spilled beer on the papers. And the fools are not the worst problem. There's also theft. Some officers grease palms to get a helmet with a stylish plumage or a fancy blade from the erosion. Meanwhile, that means that ordinary soldiers are being armed with barely more than kitchen knives, hammers, and tongs. It's time to give this entire logistics staff the bum's rush. Question is, where do we find capable and honest people to replace them? Woljer says, the army's always a mess. It's the army, duh. If we want to get ourselves out of the bog, supplies are got to be handled by our real money makers, not soldiers. Merchants, store clerks, people with the habit of counting every coin, not sucking away on the kingdom's udder. Urushalay says, these scoundrels must be replaced with decent, honorable people. Selfless souls who have proven that they put their comrades' lives above all else, especially their own wealth. Surely that's who'll take the best care of our soldiers. Land says, let's get some veterans on the job, people who've had their fill of the front lines and who know firsthand what life is like for a common soldier, what the rations taste like and how the boots are always the wrong size. All right, so suggestion is to call some experienced, well-connected supply officers from Neurosian, let them leave their cushy jobs of Mendev and work up a sweat with for the good of the Crusade. So, choice of effects. All trainable units gain expensive equipment feat, which means what? Unit has a +1 bonus to ace, attack, and armor class. All trainable units gain this. That's not bad. That is not bad. +1 bonus to attack and AC is pretty nice. If we follow a Rousselet's device, they'll get ready for anything, which is a +2 bonus to all saving throws. Land's suggestion gets us only the essentials, which is unit has a 10% bonus to max HP. And Dorlinga's suggestion is equipment from the state, +1 bonus to attack and all saving throws. I like the first one. I like Woljif's with the +1 to attack and armor class. So we'll go there. Woljif says, we can't go wrong with those guys. You just got to watch what they're selling and to whom. If they're by their lonesome, they might sell something to the demons. Ha! Nah, I'm kidding. They won't. At least not to the demons. Probably. Look, it'll be fine. Then it's decided, no matter what our new quartermasters are like, there's no possible way we can have worse than what we have now. The results will be reported to you, and if anything else comes up, I'll call the council right away. Okay, one down. Captain Hardiman. Harmiton. Hail, Commander. Before you, an aged yet fit and sturdy Garundi stands at attention. His dark skin has an earthy tone to it, and crystals sparkle forth from where his hair and eyebrows should be, clearly identifying him as an Oread. Captain Harriman, chair of your staff council by order of Her Majesty Queen Gallifrey, here to deliver a report. Sela says, I'm on this council too. Sela salutes briskly. We'll be racking our brains on how to improve troop morale. I reckon the key is to back up our words with actions. Lead your soldiers by example, and they'll be eager to follow. Regil is drawing on my experience as Paralictor. My advice is to maintain calculated moderation in every regard, be it in incentive or penalty, and to be decisive. We have no need for doubts or turmoil. Darren says, I'm doomed to be your advisor, but do you know what that means? That you are doomed to listen to my advice. To start things off, here's an incredibly novel and deep thought for you. Loyalty, passion, and morale. All of these can be easily bought with money. Captain Harmiton says, Commander, permission to report. We've encountered a problem. Although we're still getting volunteers, we're now seeing cases of desertion. Many who joined the Dresden campaign believe that their duty has been fulfilled with the victory, and they're not keen on staying in the garrison. Those from Canabras wish to return home and rebuild their ruined city. Lastly, there are those who are afraid of lingering in a place where demons might show up with a retaliatory expedition at any moment. My suggestion is to improve the conditions for the privates, raise their pay, give them extra rations, and reward those who have distinguished themselves on the battlefield with commendation and gifts. Soldiers don't want to leave armies that appreciate them. Sela says, I feel for these folks, but we have to convince them to stay. I think we might get some help from the servants of the gods. They'll tell the soldiers that the danger is not yet past and inspire them to keep up the fight against evil. As long as the wound is open, the whole world is in danger. We can't just go home and live like we used to, no matter how badly we want that to happen. Regil says, most of the Crusaders are volunteers, but they have no right to subvert military discipline. That kind of attitude is tantamount to treason, regardless of who expresses it. We have to identify the instigators, arrest them, and administer harsh punishment to make an example of them. This problem is quite simply solved with coin, Darren says, but handing money out to privates is practically throwing it away. We need to pay the officers handsomely, and then they'll figure out how to raise their subordinates' morale. All right, so effects. Silas, Glory to Heroes, gives Crusade morale an increase. We don't need that. Regil's idea gives hunting down the mutiny. Crusade morale increases by 16 to 25. Recruitment growth for trainable units by 10%. Cost of recruiting mercenary units increases by 10%. Okay. So growth rate's up, but so is cost. Darren's idea, bribes to the officers, gives Crusade morale. Sorry, missed there. Crusade morale by 15 to 20. Again, we don't need morale. We're already maxed out. Distributing provisions. Crusade morale increases by 10 to 15. Well, none of these are great, are they? Well, let's do this one. Trainable units increases. So does the cost of mercenaries. We'll do that. Yeah. Okay, affirmative. I already have my eye on the most spirited ones. I will apprehend them immediately. Thank you, Commander. Should any other difficulties arise that require your attention, I'll deliver a new report promptly. Okay, one more, guys. Captain Odin salutes you and looks over the military council intently. Our intelligence was correct. Karamzada's host marches on Dresden. In his position, the wisest course of action upon reaching the walls would be to lay siege and wear down the forces with nuisance raids. However, my experience tells me that he will act differently. This is going to be a full-on assault, a decisive display of his power. When the enemy moves in on our position, we must meet them with a hail of arrows from the walls, gaining the full advantage of our superior defensive position. To prepare our army for this battle, I propose to pass a reform and increase the presence of ranged troops in our rank. I believe light-armed slingers, a great number of them, whom can be trained quickly, will be adequate for our purposes. Seal says, and once the demons get to them, every one of those slingers will be slaughtered. I say we only recruit experienced, seasoned rangers who have traveled far and wide and know how to defend themselves in any situation. Regil says, Captain Odin is correct to assume that our ranged troops can manage with light armaments. However, the troops themselves must be of exemplary quality. To complete the task at hand, I suggest we pick the most adept archers we have and have them undergo rigorous training until they become true marksmen. Okay. I like marksmen. Really, really good ranged attackers is going to be good. So I think we're going to go with what Regil said. This gives us snipers, yeah, or marksmen, I mean. All archers are promoted to marksmen. So let's do that. Regil nods silently. I think we're going to be good here, guys. I hope these measures are enough to repel Karamzada's onslaught, and if not, those who come to take our place will learn from our mistakes and fare better. That's happy. Okay. I want to take a look. Let's have a look and see who we can recruit. We have 60 marksmen. We gain plus 13 per week. Yeah, they do a good amount of damage. Let's get them all. Yeah, we can get 47. They're 100 finance points apiece. That's not cheap. But now we have a bunch. And like I said, they do a lot of damage. Look at this. They do a D8 plus 28 damage each. And so that's really good. So good, good, good. 13 left. We'll gain some more points as we go here, but that pretty much runs us out, I think, doesn't it? Yeah, finance points. We're gaining 805 a day though, so that's pretty good. 23 per day for materials and 7 a day per energy. So we have tons of energy. And now, there we go. Now we have higher ranks now that our councils are formed. So I think we're good there. We just need the diplomacy council and we're good to go. Sounds good. All right, guys. So we have been mostly stuck in council meetings and managing the crusade, but such is the life of the commander, the knight commander, and sometimes that's what it takes. So we actually got a decent amount done today. We're in much better shape troop-wise now that we have those marksmen. I think they're going to serve us very well. But we're going to call this an episode here because we don't really have time to go out and start doing anything else. So next time we'll get Valric and company out and get them moving. Probably what we'll do is we'll probably head north on the map there and get to Woljif's mission, where we can go to hunt down that demon and take care of those couple of sites that are north of us there. And then we might try and start pushing south again towards Winter Sun and beyond and see what we can wrestle up down there. So that's going to do it for this episode. If you've enjoyed it, do me a big favor, hit that like button for me. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button as well. And we will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.